Bright are the oars of the fiery ship that is traveling into the west, bearing the knowledge of long days past to enlighten the isles of the blest. Gentle the fingers of rosy-hued dawn, sharp the bright sword of the sun, rising together the glorious light of a new day of promise begun. The mead flows gold as the setting sun, the wine flows red as the dawn. Raise a toast to the new days begun, and sing praise to the old days gone. Hard was the work for the sweet golden mead of the bees midst the northern flowers, while peaceful the slumber of deep purple grapes that have ripened in long southern hours. Now is the time for the mead to be poured, as the drowsy bees seek their rest. Now is the time for the wine to be poured, for the harvest has brought in the best. The mead flows gold as the setting sun, the wine flows red as the dawn. Raise a toast to the new days begun, and sing praise to the old days gone. Autumn came clothed in riches and jewels, leaves shining with amber and gold. The harvest wealth ever reflected in fires burning brightly to counter the cold. Reflected the blaze of autumn still shines in the warm amber light of the spring. And who knows what riches of blossom and bloom the passage of seasons shall bring. The mead flows gold as the setting sun, the wine flows red as the dawn. Raise a toast to the new days begun, and sing praise to the old days gone. The mead flows gold as the setting sun, the wine flows red as the dawn. Raise a toast to the new days begun, and sing praise to the old days gone. Green, green grow the fields, while purple blooms the heather, and blue, blue is the rolling sea that encircles our lands forever. Fair Iru and Alba are ever besieged by wave over wave of invaders. The Fomorians first by the Danann defeated, then Mil's sons, the first human raiders. They'll not be pushed underground. They are as waves upon our shores, each one reaching, touching, passing, returning to the sea once more. While green, green grow the fields, and purple blooms the heather, and blue, blue is the rolling sea that encircles our lands forever. Gull's Hill forts now fly Roman standards, recruited her sons fight their kin. Though our names they shall change, and a wall they shall build, beyond that they never shall win. The Empire's troops must march on. They are as waves upon our shores, each one reaching, touching, passing, returning to the sea once more. While green, green grow the fields, and purple blooms the heather, and blue, blue is the rolling sea that encircles our lands forever. Invited, the kinsmen of Hengeist have come, the white horse runs swift at their prow. Generations shall pay out this hired army's price, and they'll call us the foreigners now. But they too shall have prices to pay. They are as waves upon our shores, each one reaching, touching, passing, returning to the sea once more. While green, green grow the fields, and purple blooms the heather, and blue, blue is the rolling sea that encircles our lands forever. The North Sea betrays our northern shore's trust as she bears the dragon ships forth. Norsemen, a Viking for women and land, that they'll claim is their own from henceforth. But a heart can't be stolen by force, and they are as waves upon our shores, each one reaching, touching, passing, returning to the sea once more. While green, green grow the fields, and purple blooms the heather, and blue, blue is the rolling sea that encircles our lands forever. Though the tides of invasion still crash on our shores, the souls of our first ones still live. Memories are passed from parent to child. What more have we left to give? They are as seeds in the ground, and we are as waves upon our shores, each one reaching, touching, passing, returning to the sea once more. Where green, green grow the fields, and purple blooms the heather, and blue, blue is the rolling sea that encircles our lands forever. Always green, green grow the fields, and purple blooms the heather, and blue, blue is the rolling sea. I rode it out 3 years ago while the sun sank into the west. My mother's words far from my mind, my love's name singing in my breast. Wandering lost in love or dream, I followed the path of the winding stream, till I reached the washer's ford, and there I thought to stop and rest. But when I reached those singing falls, another soul was standing there. A washerwoman, old and grey, faded flowers in her hair. Though she was stooping to her task, blithely I went to her and asked, "Good woman, if you're feeling weary, I have some apples that we might share." Slowly did she turn to me, gave a little smile. "I thank you for your kindness, maid, and soon shall rest a while. I've rarely met one so giving among the dead or of the living. I will share your apple soon as I have finished my travail." The sunset stained the water crimson beside her heap of work. The dusk crept in the forest, and I knew 'twould soon be dark. Thou art old while I am maid, let you take rest and take my aid. If you wish, said she, but you must wash this torn and bloody sark. I halted for a moment, then I bent as I'd been told. I took that torn and blood-stained garment, plunged it in the river cold. Yet as I washed that linen fine, I recognized the stitches mine upon that very shirt I'd sewn for my true lover, brave and bold. Too late remembered I the tale of the laundress of the dead, who cleansed the clothes of those new slain when the sun is flaming red, who wait beside that bloody stream, and for their lovers loudly keen. Too late then did I understand that I was trapped and he was dead. Softly did the woman weep, I never meant you ill. Never did I think to have my freedom bought by your goodwill, but dumbly did I face my plight as the dying sun bled into night. I shed a tear for my love gone, then took my washing under hill. And now I work by the water's side as the sun is flaming red, and cleanse the clothes of those new slain, and hear their names on the wind. Fair one, do not let aid nor grief entrap you here as my relief, but fly now home to weep and keen, for by this blood your love is dead.